If someone asked you to communicate what you write and speak about in a minute or less, would you have an answer? Would you stumble over your words saying things like, I don't know how to describe what I do to you? Would people know what you were talking about, or would they be confused? Like, what? This is why I believe that every communicator and business owner, might I add, needs an elevator pitch. Hey sis, welcome to the Entrusted Women Podcast, a one-point podcast designed to equip Christian women communicators of color. Every episode focuses on a single point to equip you in one of four areas: purpose, writing, speaking, and business. Along the way, I will share stories, lessons, tips, mistakes, and real-time experiences that I am currently learning on my journey as a Christian woman communicator of color. Now, let's dive into episode 13. Today's point is, you should be able to communicate who you are and the service you offer in 1 minute or less. If someone asked you to communicate what you write and speak about in a minute or less, would you have an answer? Would you stumble over your words saying things like, I don't know how to describe what I do to you? Would people know what you were talking about, or would they be confused? Like, what? This is why I believe that every communicator and business owner, might I add, needs an elevator pitch. This simply serves as a concise summary of your personal brand, highlighting your unique skills, experiences, and value proposition. It says who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Now, I developed mine by accident, honey. When I started going live on YouTube, I found myself saying, my name is Kia Stevens, and I am the creator of the Father Swap blog. That's what it used to be called, which I created to help women exchange their father wounds for the love of God. Who was I? Kia Stevens. What did I do? Help women exchange their father wounds for the love of God. And who did I serve? Women with father wounds. Simple enough. The more I said it in interviews that I conducted and those where I was the interviewee, the more that I began to commit my elevator pitch to memory. Eventually, it became second nature to me, and I could just rattle it off without thinking wherever I was. I developed a similar statement for Entrusted Women. I am the founder of Entrusted Women, which I created to equip Christian women communicators of color. Who am I? I am the founder of Entrusted Women. What do? I equip Christian women communicators of color. And who do I serve? Christian women communicators of color. If someone is listening intently, they do not want to watch us stumble to find the words to communicate who we are, what we do, and who we serve. I mean, after all, this is information that we should know and easily be able to regurgitate on cue if asked, especially if you watched or listened to episode 9. You need to know your why. Shameless plug. Now, there are several places that you could use your elevator pitch. The obvious location would be an elevator or a situation where you have a short window of time to make your pitch or your big offer, request a meeting, communicate on a radio or a television broadcast that is timed, talk about what you do on a podcast, ask for donations, promote an event, sell a product, etc., etc. Y'all, the possibilities are absolutely endless, but they will all be forfeited if we do not take the time to practice saying our elevator pitch. Yes, girlfriend, we gotta practice. We need to stand in front of the mirror and say it over and over again until it flows out of us like water. or do what I did and go live on social media, or create recordings that require you to introduce yourself. You will remember your elevator pitch quickly that way. If you are writing or speaking or running a business, you should be passionate about what you are spending your time doing, right? Creating an elevator pitch should not be drudgery for us, but an extension of what we love to do. This will be evident as people listen to us communicate our elevator pitch. Think about your why. Hopefully it's a worthy cause. And if it is a worthy cause, shouldn't you tell people about it? Shouldn't you communicate why this is important? We should be ready to tell any and everybody what we do because we believe in it. Otherwise, we would not and should not be doing it. Y'all, we never know when the hearer might be interested in supporting us financially. Can I get an amen? With an in-kind donation and possibly with resources or volunteerism. But this will never be a possibility if we do not commit our elevator pitch to memory. If you are just starting out, I have created an easy on-ramp for you. It's called Entrusted Women University. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is a membership designed to give you the strategies, tools, and support that you need to make your writing and speaking business a reality. It will walk you through determining your target audience, your vision, your mission, your core values, your elevator pitch, and so much more. If you are looking for something, anything to literally take you through the step-by-step process of establishing yourself as a Christian communicator, I highly recommend this membership for you. Everything that I have learned, and quite frankly from the School of Hard Knocks on my communicator journey, has been poured into 6 modules for writers and speakers with 6 workbooks and checklists. There are over 100 interviews, workshops, conference replays, and lessons that you can feast upon. If you are interested, simply click the link in the description section of this video for more details. Now, if you are also interested in connecting, because no man is an island, with other writers, I want to encourage you to join our free community of entrusted women that are focused on determining the message that we have been entrusted with and the intentional purpose God has created us for. And I want you to join me next week as we talk about why you should be reading books as a writer.